Hey guys, let's face it, having six-pack abs are something that most of us really want. They aren't only complete a lean muscular body but also represent all the dedicated and hard work to put to attain them. However, the amount of people wanted six-packs of their own clumsy over amount on bad advice over out there to actually get six-packs. For example, a fast Google search is all it takes come across of misleading information. Some said you just have to take some kind of special food and drinks while avoiding others, and some advocate to take fat burners pill all you need. There's others promote abs exercise as a key to strip off belly fat, which is now something that most people unfortunately believing. Well, none of those matters can strip off your belly fats to get six-packs. In fact, taking just a quick research proves is our point. For example, the research found out that 6 weeks of direct abdominal training 5 times per week are no effect on reducing and change on belly fat and overweight subjects. Simply meaning that no amount of abs exercises alone will get you perfect six-packs. So what should you do instead? Is the good news, or the real evidence to get six-packs is really simple. With the following the 3 steps we are going to cover by end of this video, you will have a complete game plan to get you there. Step 1 is the most crucial steps that involved on setting up your nutrition, which is going to be responsible for strip off the amount of fat that covering your six-packs in order to reveal them. Many of you know, in order to lose fats, you must be in calorie deficit, and the easiest way to create the amount of calorie deficit is simply by eating less, although you would do this by exercising more instead. That's actually much harder to sustain. For example, most people find them much harder to burn extra 500 calories daily by sprinting or jogging daily for 30 minutes. As postage eating a little less, which is exactly why you need to prioritize your nutrition. Now, as for exactly how much you should be eating in terms of calories and macronutrients, to simplify by setting up a calculator by your own based on your goal. After you get those calculation numbers, write them down, and that's what you want to stick with until you find them. As for the types of food that you are eating numbers, there's helpful methods that provides example of what the majority of your diet consistent. Step 2 is involving in training method and setting up your resistance and your training program, which is recommended because it combines with the calorie deficit, and it's going to enable you to maintain your muscles mass as you lose fat and help better shape to define your midsection goals. For example, the research shows the lookout at the effectiveness of calorie deficit alone, calorie deficit plus cardio, and the calorie deficit plus resistance training on the body composition for overweight individual. The analysis found a calorie deficit combined with resistance training provided the most favorable changes in the body composition and fat loss. As for what resistance training program to use for good routine, and highly suggest check our upper and lower body workout video, which in our YouTube channel video. As for direct six-packs training, as what we said earlier can be recommending in your routine, the main reason because compound workout and resistance training exercises. Besides, don't simulate the abs very well. In fact, the research found that the activation of abs and external obliques for back squat is minimal for 20%, while standard sit-up are more the double amount of activation, around 40%. You should be training them directly, and it will improve once you strip off the fats that covering them. Our recommendation is by training abs 2 to 3 times per week and a mixture of both weight and non-weight exercise, which can be done on your rest days and/or after your main workout, for example as for cardio, not necessarily needed to start. Mainly tools to speed up the fat loss process, which will be discussed in step 3. The last you need to do is monitor your progress through the weeks and adjust accordingly to ensure in right direction, and you can start by simply checking your weight every morning and track on the over time. Multiple research found that aiming for lose around 0.69% of your body weight per week maximizes the fat loss while minimizing muscles loss. For example, 80 kg that mean to lose few kg of fats per week. So, all you have to do is track down morning weight over time and take weekly average of it. If you getting close to your goal of weight loss and you know that you are in proper track. If however, you are not losing weight at all or reduce enough, then just by others slightly reduce your calories intake or adding little bit of cardio, in order to hit the goal. And conversely, if you are losing weights too much, if it isn't necessary, is to simply increase the calories amount intake and decrease cardio. You will never have to lower your calories intake and/or slightly add more cardio activity as your progress, but the key is to reduce so gradually, and also the weight is just one measurement of progress. It also crucial to access how your strength to do gym and how your body changes when you look into the mirror, so on, in order to get the most accurate of your progress. So basically, keep doing this until you reach your goals of few percent of fat loss as per shown, which you can see the level of leanness have maintained in order to see the well-developed six-packs, and just know that you will lose fats on the other area, for example like your face and arms, before eventually comes off, since the fat cells there are more stubborn. The key is to be patient and trust the process. Although maintaining six-packs, it may seem impossible to you or far from the way you are now. With these 3 steps of protocol that helps you to reach the goals. Thanks so much for watching everyone. Hope this will help all of you, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel and we will provide more important content in future video, and don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Instagram.